Explosion in NYC as 29 people are injured. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm Charles and you're watching I.O. Make sure to stay tuned until the end of the video because I'll be responding to some of your comments from last week. Residents of New York were left shocked Saturday night as an explosive device detonated in Chelsea on the west side of Manhattan. Fortunately, no fatalities occurred, but 29 people were left injured, one seriously. The explosion is believed to have been caused by a device left in a dumpster nearby. A couple who were driving their vehicle through the area when the device detonated stated, "I was driving my car and the next thing you know I felt an explosion. I just blacked out. I can't imagine how terrifying it must be having your car lifted up by the force of an explosion." Thankfully, all 29 people injured in the event have now been released from hospital. New York City's Mayor Bill de Blasio told reporters that the explosion, which occurred around 8:30 p.m, was an intentional act and that they will be looking further into the matter. Police are still investigating the incident. However, 28-year-old man Ahmed Khan Rahami has been named as a suspect, alongside 5 other people who were taken into custody and questioned in connection. Ahmed is still being sought by police. Surveillance footage shows a man acting suspicious around the area of the explosion previous to its detonation, and this is also being looked into. Federal agents did raid a home near the station in Elizabeth, New Jersey early Monday morning as part of the search for the people responsible, but that's all we have for now. Local Elizabeth Mayor Christian Bolwage claimed that as the area of the explosion was not highly congested, it's possible the individual responsible was trying to get rid of the bag. What do you think, guys? Did the person responsible for the attack have last-minute doubts and attempt to ditch the explosives? Alongside the device that exploded in Chelsea, several other suspicious packages were discovered around the city, namely this one, which looks like a modified pressure cooker with wire and tape on it, found a few blocks over from the original explosion. It is also stated that a piece of paper with writing on it was found nearby the device. If you ask me, that's about as suspicious as it gets. One of the 5 questionable devices discovered actually exploded whilst the FBI were attempting to disarm it. Fortunately, the explosion occurred in an evacuated area and no injuries were caused. It seems to me that further attacks and the injuries that may have occurred were thankfully prevented by the quick actions of the authorities. A device similar to this was used in the Boston Marathon attacks back in 2013 when more than 260 people were harmed. The motives behind the attack are not yet known. However, links to a possible terror cell working between New York and New Jersey are being looked into. It is also under question as to whether the recent explosions are linked to an attack which occurred Saturday morning at a charity event in New Jersey where a similar device was discovered in a trash can. Thankfully, there were no injuries. Several streets still remain closed due to the attack and some train lines are running on altered schedules. However, for the most part, the city is running as normal. All in all, I think we can be thankful that no serious injuries occurred, and our thoughts go out to those who have been affected in any way by this attack. We wish you all a speedy recovery. Now, onto your comments, guys, so let's get right into it. Chase Carter said, "And no one has thought of going under the water." First of all, Chase, cool surname, I dig it. Secondly, I did a little extra research for you and it turns out you can go diving in the loch. There are a few videos floating about online, but nothing that shows anything involving the monster. Maybe anyone that bumps into it gets eaten. Who knows? James Murray said, "I'm Scottish and I never heard of that pastime." Hi James, I'm guessing you're referring to the red deer. One of my good friends is Scottish and after asking him, it turns out he agrees with you. I think our friend Ian might just be somewhat of a lone ranger in this activity. Good for Ian though, right? Binker X said, "Hopefully Nessie is real because I want a pet just like that so I can ride it. I would 100% ride Nessie to work every morning if it was my pet. I don't think I'd have any issues with traffic if I did. What would you guys use Nessie for if it was your pet?" And finally, Perry Martin Green 420 said, "Somebody tie this guy's hands up." Well, here you go, Perry. My hands are tied up. Are you happy now? Is this what you want? Are you happy? Well, that's all today. Thanks again for watching, guys, and see you in the next vid. Just gotta get this off now.